This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss, see. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. So until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title, we gonna talk about it. But first, let me get into the chat. What up, Nines? What up? Appreciate y'all. Gary, what up, though? Appreciate you, my brother. Dee. Bub Files, what up, though? Appreciate you. Tay each y'all. And the one and only Antisocial. What up, though, Nine? I appreciate y'all.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, Nine.
Your natural pattern of thinking.
Oh, okay. Not yet. Okay. My bad.
Oh, well, hey, other 9.
Hey, Intrinsic.
Hold on. I'm going to bring her on in a minute. I didn't edit this video and put it on here 3 different times and did it wrong all 3 different times. Now I finally got it right, so.
What's up?
Oh, what's that for? I'm biased. What up, though?
You on here twice.
Yeah, I'm trying to put her video on here. I messed up the first time.
Hey, I'm biased. Hey, Bud Files. Hey, Didi. Hey, Gary. What's up, 33?
Okay, this is the right one. Okay, so I'm gonna have her right video up there. What's the word? We chilling, unbiased. We chilling, rocking and rolling, learning and growing. You know, that's the way of the 9. We just chilling. This is just a chop up. We was gonna do a show, but there's a lot going on. As far as okay, I got it. There's a lot going on as far as putting the content together. You know, we got families, you know, so we didn't get a chance to put the content together. So, you know, we want to be responsible with the content, with the conversation. So we just go do a chop up tonight. There's a lot of things to talk about. We can talk about anything, but definitely I want to say to the people who lost their lives in that bridge, man, that's unfortunate, and rest in power.
Oh my goodness, yeah, what happened?
You know what? My wife told me when I woke up, and I'm looking, a boat hit a bridge. They can't find. I don't think they found the crew yet of the bridge. But the boat was having malfunction. I just heard that they had, got a mayday out, and they was able to clear some people off the bridge. But I'm not even sure if people, passed that was on the bridge. So, for anybody who lost their life in that. Rest in power. Yeah, you never know. Can you imagine that? It's so many times I had to cross a bridge, not over the water, but I remember it was an accident right in front of me at 12:30 in the morning. I was getting off work, I was tired, and this car swerved, and something told me to slow down. And I was in the 3rd lane, and the car just smacked the wall, bounced off one wall, went flying to the other wall, spent out, came back in front of me. I was able to stop my car. The car behind me swerved and hit the car. I'm sitting there like, when I stopped the car behind me, maneuvered around me, and when it bounced off the wall, he ran right into it. I'm looking like, damn. Like, my car did not get touched, but the car behind me and the car in front of me. And if it was more cars on the freeway, yeah, that would have been nasty. But it was like 12:30. It was on like a Sunday. I think I was getting off. Yeah, because it was Monday now, and I worked overnight. But yeah, you never know. Life is short. As it is, right? Most people live to 85. So then you include incidents like that. Not even talking about natural health. This is what I try to tell people. Like, look, just try to avoid, unnecessary things and keep it moving, man, in life. If you don't, rock, don't rock. But don't spend that time because you never know what might happen. There's real things happening in real time. And we should be grateful for every second and opportunity we get. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. DDP, what up, brother? Appreciate you. Oh, how did Anti fall?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, BDB.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot going on. Even the things with Puff Daddy. We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. I don't know if they want to talk. We can touch on it tonight, but even that, man, you got people who abuse power, right? But karma is karma. Anything you do is gonna come back to you. That's why, like, I had to make peace with things that happened to me and accept it and learn from it and move on. When it come back to you, if you you're putting out negative energy and it come back to you, you can't be shocked. You created it. Just even, thinking or the intention, right? Like if I have intention to hurt someone, not doing it to protect myself or nothing like that, but if I got malice intent to hurt someone, that's energy you putting out, and that's go come back. You created it within you and push it out into the atmosphere, put it out into the collective consciousness, and guess what? It's gonna come back. Most of the time, it come back tenfold. And just from experience, I'm telling you, you have to accept that, learn from it, and move forward, and don't put that energy back out there. Try your best. Because triggers are triggers, but if you can avoid it with malice intent to try to hurt someone, then you got to think about it. Is that in the building? What up, though, brother? Appreciate you. Negative energies come back full circle. Believe that. Facts. Why y'all so quiet?
Oh, nothing. You talking. We listening to you.
Oh, I was at the air fryer.
I gotta
making some food.
My bad. I'm just because I gotta, when I put stuff on here, I gotta title it, and if I don't, I miss it, like, because everything looked the same. So I just had to title that. Okay, let me get y'all a quick. If y'all don't know who the newest 9 is, shout out to Intrinsic.
I've come to interrupt your natural pattern of thinking, your natural pattern of being, your natural pattern of thinking. I come to interrupt that, to shake that up and say, hey, we're not looking for happiness, baby. We're looking for joy. Again, joy is internal and connected to living a more authentic life. If we were to wait for something on the outside of us every single time to have happiness, we would not be happy. We would hardly ever be happy because we would have to wait for a happening to trigger that emotion, right? When you have joy, it doesn't matter what is going on in the outside of you. It doesn't matter what may be going on around you. It does not matter. You still have joy. Something that you innately, intrinsically have, joy.
And that's what we're doing. We want y'all to have that joy. Shout out to the intrinsic. Y'all go sub up to Seth. I gotta put her in night, but I know they probably can't click it now. But definitely sub up to Seth. Go if you type intrinsic motivation, she'll pop up, I believe. But definitely check her out. She got some sauce over there. Get to know her, get to love her, cause she a 9. So
Yeah. Okay.
Papa Will in the building. My bad.
Saying Papa Will the same time you were saying Papa Will.
Gary Busted Down Brown is in the building. Her energy is one of a kind. Hey, she a bad sister, man. I can't wait to do a build with her. We did a little something this morning, unexpected, and that was fire. I appreciate her hitting the panel. That's what we gonna do though. We got different ways because if y'all don't know who Granny Sugar Gums is, you need to go check out Granny Sugar Gums. I gotta put all the videos on. But yeah, Anti over there doing her thing. She is the head of the entertainment department here at the 9%. Get to know her, get to love her, because she ain't going nowhere. She not. So she running the entertainment department, and the first thing that she implemented was Granny Sugar Gum. And she had her interviews in her first day. Go catch up on that. I believe is in the playlist. I will be putting that in mine too. But definitely go check out Granny Sugar Gum. And Tay Eats. Y'all already know about Tay Eats. Y'all done heard about it. Tay, she will tell me to shut up. But Tay got a second channel, y'all. She got a second channel. Her second channel is about her divine goddess, right? The divine feminine goddess. So go check that out because she expressing and explaining and teaching some things that I think a lot of females can benefit from. And not only that, men too. Okay, I gotta shut up. Okay, go ahead.
No. I was saying, hey, use that. You keep going.
But even with the numerology, right? With the numerology, understanding your life path, your potential. With me, I'm gonna just speak for myself, right? It helped me understand things that I didn't quite understand, and I was kind of confused because everybody individual, but sometimes you just feel weird, right? Like, why do I do this more? Why do I do that more? Some people are more compassionate. Some people are more focused business wise. We all got our strengths and weaknesses. But imagine if you get full clarity of why you are the way you are. And that life path, it helped me like that. Anti will probably say the same thing. I see the traits, and I know, sometimes things sound all supernatural, but it's natural because numbers are numbers. We know numbers are frequency, numbers are vibration, and we all come in on a number. We all have an individuality. Go over there and talk to Tates about that life path and see if your number align with you. Definitely check us out. Yeah, you got to see.
Appreciate it.
Oh, always, sis. You're doing great work over there. I mean, let's be real. Like, is the difference between? Okay, I ain't gonna get into that, but I'm only you. Go do it. Don't take my word for it. Go talk to her. Don't take my word for it. Go see Granny. That's what I'm telling you. Go see him, and seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. If you don't crack up watching Granny, call me a liar. If you don't go over to Tay and her and what she don't resonate with you, call me a liar. But see,
Hell, I be
so
cracking up watching my damn self. I be having to
I
remember
be
that Granny is
hollering.
me.
You
uh,
is too funny, Anti. For
man,
real.
look, I promise you, after every show, I call her like you a nut. Every show, every time, because it's like, and see, look, this is some of it is. Can I say this?
Hmm.
A lot of it is scripted, but most of it is improv. So you seeing this woman's natural talent come out. Is
Yeah.
improv. Is a lot of you the sections. Okay, do this, do this, do this. That's scripted, but the script, the vocal, she do all that on her own.
Yeah.
She.
We only do the storyline and the
Hmm.
characters. Everything else is off the what y'all did. Even what Tay did. The interview. That was literally all improv.
And we
That
feeding
was
off of
dope.
you though, man. That go check out Granny Sugar Gums, man.
Hell yeah,
Oh
man.
man, make things understandable, man. Gary, when I tell you, and then like it's deeper than rap too, bro. You gotta really talk to her because then it's other aspects. That's just the life path, man. When she start breaking down like the tools you get with it, right? That's the dope part. Not you got your potential, but what about the tools that come with it? What about your actual birthday? What about your chart? What about your zodiac? It's different, man. I'm telling you. And she only growing and growing and growing. But it's not just that. Like, just Tay is just a spiritual person. Like, that's not the only aspect of her. She been into information before this. So even that aspect, y'all see her. She don't even flex on here. But if y'all used to go to lingerie cocktails, you would know like a different aspect of Tay. If y'all used to hang out over there, you'll see a whole different aspect. Most people used to her mukbang and her even coming on my panel having conversations. But like, if you really truly see when I tell you when she speak of the divine goddess energy, it's a little different, and she got a spirit on her, Sameka, that it's not. She ain't no pushover. I'm gonna just say that.
That's a fact. But I wondered if everybody knew exactly what the zodiac was and why we say, "Oh, you're Aries, Taurus, you're a Cancer." Like, I wonder if people actually know why it has been said. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people don't even know. Maybe one day we could do a show on this. Like I said, a lot of people don't even know. All they know is, "Oh, I'm an Aries." Oh, I'm a Cancer, but where did it come from? Why? Why are you an Aries? Why are you you know what I mean? Like, go like in
Mhm.
depth. With the birth chart, knowing
What do you
that this
mean?
was a
Why are you an Aries?
no, I'm saying a lot of people don't know. I would say maybe we need to do a show on it one day so we could just break it down fully to teach people like why do we say you're a Cancer, you're an Aries, you're a Scorpio, you're a this or you're a that. Just kind of give them an overview of it all, in total.
Cause she's saying like, some people who don't understand the zodiac, they be like, okay, what do that mean? What does it mean that I'm a Taurus? How do you figure I'm a Taurus? Oh, just because my birthday on this date, what does that mean? Like, people don't understand you're born under a constellation through a
Right.
vibration of numbers, you know.
Hmm.
So when they say rule, now we talking about the aspect. When you talking about life, this
Oh,
is my
like you ruled
understanding.
by.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
this,
good.
like I can break it down like this. This is my understanding. Like the life path is the soul that's coming through, equipped with certain things. Now, when you talk about the zodiac, what rules you? Now we're talking about the instinct. That's the consciousness. This is why we have confliction sometimes, because your life path might not go exactly with what your zodiac is. You might have different traits on both, but that's supposed to balance one another. It's not supposed to counteract. It's supposed to balance. Or most of the time it complements. Like think about it. I'm a 33, but I'm a Taurus, so I'm grounded. And me being a
Mm-hmm.
33 helps like buffer that stubbornness. I used to always wonder, like when they describe Tauruses, I'm like, I'm not like that. But then I understood, like I used to always say, oh, I'm a just different type of Taurus, but I am because I'm a 33. The
Mm-hmm.
Taurus aspect is just my instinct of my nature. If we want to say it, is really more like your ego. That's your spirit, your zodiac, your house. Think about what I'm saying, your house. The spirit is what runs the body. The soul is what navigates it. So our zodiacs are more instinctive, like they say Pisces like feet. That's more like an impulse. That's like a fleshly desire. You see what I'm saying? When your life path is more like your destiny, like what the inside of you wants or desires to do.
Would it kind of be like mind, body, and soul?
Yeah.
Like,
And you
Yeah.
so
put those two
would the
together.
zodiac be the like the? I know I'm saying this wrong, but okay. So life path, life
Zodiac would be
path.
the body, like you said.
Okay, okay. So zodiac would be the body, and
Hmm.
the numerology would be which one?
The numbers,
Soul.
the numbers is soul.
Okay, and so what's the birth chart? What's the complete? You know, like the birth chart. Is that something?
I think it I would
See,
consider all three to me.
and that's
If
the
so, if
birth.
you go deep into that, my bad. Go ahead. Word.
Oh no, go ahead. Like break down the birth chart.
See the birth chart with that. That's better than numerology, right?
Mm-hmm.
Numerology gives you just aspects of you. I like to think of it gives things of what you're thinking, inside and outside characteristics of you, of what goes in your mind in the inside and the outside. Your birth chart is more specific. It can tell you like, okay, around the time you're gonna get married, things like that. Numerology can't do that. I look at astrology birth chart as all three. That's what I would think it is. I look
Mm-hmm.
at it as all three because it's telling you everything. It has all the houses. It's telling you what's in
Mm-hmm.
each house, what's your
Mm-hmm.
finances, your relationships. It tells you everything about your entire life. Around the time you're gonna get married, around the time you have children, around like it has specific times.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Hey, King Miller. Yeah, I
King,
love
what up,
all that
though?
type of talk. I love all of that.
good king.
I love to learn astrology and astronomy, and but I love all of that stuff. Like when somebody starts talking about that, they got my attention. I'm like, huh? What chakras? What? Because that's something I didn't grow up learning. You
And,
know.
oh my bad.
No, I was done. Go ahead.
I was
Yeah,
about to
like
say what up to
everybody
King
is
Miller.
ruled by a planet. My bad.
And
No,
when you
I'm
say
saying what
ruled
up, King
by a
Miller.
planet, meaning that planet was closest to Earth, giving off that energy when you were born. Is that what that means?
That was a planet
Closest.
that was centered around that time when you were
Mm.
born. So like,
Was
I don't know where I want to get deep into it or whatever, but like we was gonna talk about eight. Eight is karma. You know what I mean? Even numerology numbers are ruled by a planet. And if you look at eight, eight is Saturn. So Saturn is a planet that have rings around it. Saturn is a gas planet. Saturn is It's a hard work. It's not like you, anti, like how you guys, with you being a four, you are a hard worker. That's what you are. But like I say, three, you divine child. With Saturn, you have to prove to Saturn. It's like a parent that's not gonna, a strict parent that's not gonna give you what you want until you prove yourself. You have to work hard for Saturn.
And
Mhm.
see that to encapsulate that concept, you have to take in this is even a universal principle, but as so above, so below, as so within, so without. That's a divine principle telling you the things that's outside of you are inside of you, even the universe. If you think
Mhm.
about now, think about this, how your body functions. You have so many different moving parts. Your organs, um, consider your organs are ruled by planets. Your organs resonate with different planets when you look into it.
Yes, he's right.
You- this is what I'm trying to tell you. So above, so
The
below, so
breast
within, so
area is
without.
the moon. Yep.
Yeah.
What in
So
the
I
heck
mean,
happened during the Big Bang? I mean,
no,
stardust, which I could
no,
understand that. I can understand the star. It's just so incredible, like how we are designed and made. It's just freaking fun
Yeah, we
beyond.
are the universe. And
we are the universe.
Yes.
We
the
are a
universe is
reflection.
within us. We're a
Yeah.
reflection of the universe. Believe it or not.
And this is
And
why I
this is
tell
why
people
you can go into nature and feel some type of way because we're
because you
one.
connected.
We're
You
connected.
that's divine conscious or divine oneness. There's divine consciousness. You are connected. You are one with everything. It's just you who become disconnected by disassociation or disbelief. Um,
Right. Why when you
Belief
go to
in
the
itself.
beach, you go to the beach make you feel some type of way. You go outside and you get in the sun, especially melanated people. Like I heard somebody say, and I can never explain it, but I heard somebody say in a live, I was in a live, and it was like, man, I've been in the house all day, but when I got in the sun just does something to me. And I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah. I'm like, yeah. Cause I knew I couldn't put my finger on it when I was younger. But I knew. But now that I'm old enough, I understand that what that sun does and how I'm connected to the sun and how when the sun doesn't come out, it make me feel some type of way. Like it's crazy.
But I'm gonna hop down, y'all. I got an early morning, but I'm gonna definitely be in the chat till I'm gonna listen to y'all till I fall asleep.
Appreciate you, sir.
Anytime, Nye.
Later, anti.
Yeah, but I definitely want to build on that. We can get a good panel going on that.
On
Everybody
what?
giving different perspectives just about like I don't know astrology. I just understand the metaphysical concepts. You know, that's what I was taught, like the metaphysical concept of astrology, but not actual astrology. Just how everything vibrates or everything is a frequency, and how the outside is really within, how all that functions. Like I can talk about that, but like actual astrology, I can't talk about. I don't know the science. Superman concept is real, re-energy. Yeah, that's how a lot of man, all these movies and these concepts, all these things are reality told from a
Melanated,
scientific part. Yeah, but they add so much
extra
um
to it.
yeah that you
That
think is fantasy but it's reality. Like
right.
you go as look, anything that absorbs sun. Let's just look at the scientific facts. Anything, and they show this in human beings. Anything that absorbs sun goes through a process of photosynthesis. You absorb it, break it down, and you use it. Your body uses it. We do that. We go through a process of photosynthesis when you absorb sun. That's what happens. You
Is
only can
that why you
absorb it
feel good? Like, why is it,
because
especially,
it's
melanated beings, you
what
go
is
out in the
the
sun and it makes you feel some type of way?
oh man, I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't have my notes.
Cause I couldn't break it down when the person was in alive and it was like, I've been in the house all day and I just felt like terrible. And then they said I got in the sun and oh, I feel better now. And I know exactly how they feel because I've had that same experience, but I can't break that down scientifically to say what the sun does to melanated people. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to break that down. But I know it's some type of scientific thing behind it.
It is. I'm about to I gotta hit my notes, but I forgot the name of the chemical. Hold on.
But anywho, yeah. So like Word was saying, like our bodies are certain planets, are ruled by certain planets. Even you're ruled by a certain planet by your zodiac sign. That planet has characteristics, and most likely you you have those characteristics. Whether you're on the, you can be on the light side or the dark side. But eight, considering eight, we in the year 2024, which is eight. The year I'm gonna wait because we're supposed to do a live on that tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow we'll do one.
I'm gonna wait then, and I'm gonna break that down for y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do a live. I gotta get my notes because it's books that is in, and I can't find it on Google. But I forgot the name of the chemical. But it's books, and I don't like Googling certain things.
Because you can't Google everything.
No, and it's in a journal. It's in a scientific journal. That's the notes I need. If I don't know the name of the journal, if I can look it up, I can just pull the journal up. But um, yeah, everything is reviews and stuff like that. Tay is a very incredible woman with natural knowledge, and that's the thing, man. It's like people be sleeping on Tay. It'd be funny though. It's always beautiful to see when they sleep on her, and then she just say, "Don't believe me, just watch," and then something. Yeah. So yeah, look forward to that. We got a lot of stuff coming. I'm excited. Conversation tomorrow will be good. I'm about to get Cat Daddy back on. Um, we gonna have a good conversation probably sometime this weekend. Uh, so that should be fun. I think I'm gonna be gone Saturday though. My anniversary is Sunday, so I think I'll be gone Saturday. So I might have to do it next weekend or sometime next week. I can actually do it in the daytime because my wife off. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Realest one in the building. My ninja. What up, though? Popped up in the comments
So
earlier.
third,
Yeah,
my life path 33, you guys are ruled by Neptune,
by Neto.
which is
Mm.
associated with collective consciousness, dreams, fantasy, idealism, empathy, compassion.
So you can't be mad at me for being me. Like, man, we're just man. Look, bro, I'm telling you, man. I'd be like, man, I'm either have to be a gangster or a gentleman. I can't be both. I be trying. I be trying. I be trying, but that makes sense now. That is so
Yeah,
funny.
it Neptune. It intensifies and it teaches us to be like more compassionate, deeply compassionate,
Because
and it
sometimes I,
it asks you to sacrifice too, and that's what you guys do at the
um,
33. It says
but
Neptune often asks us to sacrifice for the greater good or the love of another.
like y'all don't like it be look, man, it's time like but you see it's like how do I even say it? It's just times where I look at a situation and I'll be like, man, I'm gonna just bite the bullet. It's cool. Like fuck it. I got it just feel like you like this is necessary. Like I have to do I have Gary, help me, Gary. Gary. Where you at, Gary? Help me. Um is it times that you feel like, look, I just gotta be the bigger man? Like I just know I have to be the bigger person, so I have to do X, Y, and Z. You just stay here. I had to make sure my mic was muted. I'm looking like, oh, you was snoring. My bad, Pop. I put Pop to sleep a lot of times. Thank you, bro. And it'd be like, I don't even want to. It just has to be done. It's like, I don't want to do this, but it just has. That's the only way I can explain it. It's like, I just know this needs to be done. Like it should just this is go. Even though I'm gonna get to the shorter end of the stick, this needs to happen. That's how I be feeling. But I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know nothing about Neptune. I didn't know that was the frequency or the energy. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes you keep peace.
My bad. Yep, that's Neptune.
So, so I have an
And
excuse.
nah,
um,
he trying to get out of who he's supposed to be.
I know. I ain't trying to get out. I'm just saying, like, okay. I'm just saying, like, I can't. I have to be aware. Like, that is so crazy.
Ain't that crazy how they all match up at the end of the day?
Hmm. So, what is Taurus ruled by?
Is it Venus, I believe? No,
Hmm.
it
I
might be
got to.
Neptune.
I know those people were
No,
still there.
it's Venus. Yeah, you're ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty. You know, love, beauty, money. That's what Venus is. Music, arts. Venus is a creative planet.
Huh. That makes sense.
Artsy and sensual, things like that. Luxury. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are ruled by Venus.
Hmm.
That's probably where you get your creativity from.
Yeah. I never thought inside the box. When I knew it was a box, I wanted out. Like, hold on, we in a box. Let me out this month. I want to see what's outside.
That was me too.
I need to see what's outside this box. That's why I don't put myself in a box. Yeah, I create a whole new space. I don't put myself in a box. Yeah, Papa Will, man. I was like, Papa Will and fell asleep on the live. Yeah.
No, I mean that's why when people try to say things about me, like this is the thing. People try to say stuff about you, but nobody is there's layers to people.
Mm-hmm.
But people will try to put you in a box and it's like, no. Like don't put me personally, don't put me in no box. Cause I have layers to me. I have a soft side, I have a hard side, I have a sensual side. Like nobody never say that I never said I won't get on your ass or I'm not mean. You know what I mean? Like,
But
but I'm not go ahead.
can I tell you a secret? It's not even a secret. But when you look at people, you know what most people don't do? They look at people's actions and they judge them predicated upon what they do. They never
Right.
look at the stimulant. They never look to see what happened. And when you
Right.
do that, you begin to understand like who won't defend themselves,
Right.
especially so like when people defend themselves, you can tell the difference too because this person ain't doing this, they ain't going out fucking with people. Even when they have this is what I'm saying, look at a person's action. Even when they have the opportunity to do something, do they strike? Why do a person strike? Is it in defense or is it an attack? You have to look at that. Like like I was saying with you, like even what you were saying the other night, you were saying that like what I know you went through personally, um, you never attacked those people though, even though they
No.
attacked you. You had the opportunity. You handled it the way you felt was necessary. You move forward,
Right. When I could have attacked it if I wanted to, but I never did. The only time I attack is when you come for me and nobody sent for your ass. See what I'm
and
saying?
that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
The
go around
stimulant,
messing with people. I don't go around manipulating. I don't go around doing none of that. But if you come for me, I will defend myself. And so when you see me acting crazy, then you want to judge me on that. No. Ask yourself, oh man, what did they do to Tay now? Because that's most likely what happened. I'm
and
only
I know,
responding to somebody.
and I noticed that about you, and other people who get bad narratives written about them. It's like, don't fuck with them. And they great people. But you can't tell nobody how to defend themselves because if I got to defend myself, I'm defending my life.
Right.
So it's no written rules on how to defend your life. So you can't tell me if you slap me, I can't defend my life. That's just how it is. But if you never slapped me, none of this would have happened. So that's how I look at it. Like people never say why. Like why did this person do it? Now if the person did it because they got a malice in their heart, then that's what it is. That's who they are. But you can't if a person defending themselves, you can't tell them what rules and regulations. This is not a boxing match. This is real life, and you coming at the real people. You don't know what people go through. You might be pushing a button, and that's the final damn straw. And you get the full brunt of what people been going through their whole life and all you did was push a button. You think, oh, I ain't really do nothing, but you don't know what that person was going through, and you disturbed them. So now you got to take everything. And is that fair? That's reality. That's what that is. That happens.
Right. And then when I drag you, then I'm rude. Nah. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to come up with something to say I'm like, come on, try again. Because I'm always welcoming and inviting. Now, is there times that maybe I'm not welcoming and inviting? I mean, there could be, like I say, if there's been an issue or something like that between us, then yeah, I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm gonna be standoffish.
Look, even that, I mean, I don't feel you need, look, people who know you, love you. I don't feel the need for you to defend yourself. Anybody who real, recognize real. I mean, if you slap me, you can't say I can't cut you. That's just how I feel about life. So if you don't disturb anyone's peace, then you don't see that.
You don't see that side of me.
How many times you went off on me? Never mind, don't answer that.
I was say how many times. I mean, what would you call going off?
but but you
Because a
never.
lot of people swear he don't check me. A lot of people swear that he won't say nothing to me, like he's scared to say something to me. Y'all, he have a few times. Y'all just don't know, cause it's like behind the scenes. But he has said some things, and it's either me like, you got me effed up. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, man, I'm only doing this because you said
you,
so. But other than that, I would not effing do this. You know what I mean? Those are the two responses I have given him.
those are the two responses. And every time he say that, man, I'd be like, all right, thank you, thank you. And she'd be like, man, I ain't doing. I'd be like, I feel that. And I was just putting a request in. Oh man, oh man.
But he literally has said it. Like, we could be in a live chat and he'll inbox like, won't you go ahead and speak to say what? No. Okay, Tracy.
Gary, I'll be trying, bro. I'll be trying. Oh man, I'm a kumbaya. I'm a tree hugger. I'll be trying to spread the love. Let me leave Taylor alone before she cuss me out.
Right.
I'm gonna leave her alone. But I do want to say this. Um, I'm super excited, for Granny Sugar Gums. I'm super excited for Intrinsic. I'm super excited for Santina. I'm super excited for you, for the content we got coming up, the plans we got. I can't wait to see. Are y'all doing that dual cook thing
Thursday.
Thursday? Yeah, so
Hmm.
Thursday, look out for Tay Eats. Go to Santina Love's channel. They will be cooking together on Thursday morning or afternoon.
It's morning, but I'm sure she'll be cooking at least until 12 or not, probably longer than that.
Yeah, cause she cater y'all. So
Yeah.
go check out Santina and her good food. If you got the vegan way and Santina go cook some meat. So definitely
It'll be fish.
well
Uh-huh.
she cooking fish. But definitely go check her out. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. And I'm gonna get with Intrinsic next week. We gonna do a show. Yeah, we got some content coming up. So that I'm excited about that. And Granny Sugar Gums, I think she might steal the show. I don't know. Girl
Yeah,
crazy,
she
man.
might steal it.
I can't wait to see the Muppets. Like I can't wait to see Anti behind a Muppet. I can
That
only
is
imagine.
petty, y'all.
I'm telling you, she got Muppets, man. This girl is crazy and I love it. Anti behind a Muppet. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. But she, man, that
She
man,
be
I'm just
funny as hell.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like when she first did Granny Sugar Guns, I did not expect that. I don't know what I expected. It wasn't that though. And when it popped off, I'm like, oh, I couldn't stop laughing. I almost choked on the tater tot, laughing like
Not a tater tot.
I was eating the tater tot. I had blew one and broke it down for my daughter to let her eat the inside, and then I was chewing one. I put another one in my mouth, and which I think is no, it's not um when she said, "Oh, my oxygen is hot." I'm like, "What the?"
she
I'm
be
like,
she be she be over there flirting with Gary.
Flirt with Gary, Vaughn, Rolo. Oh my goodness! I'll definitely go check out Granny Shoe. Oh man,
Hmm.
with recruiter. Hey, she ain't seen Papa Will yet. I don't know, Papa Will. You might be too old for Granny Sugar Gum. She like them young man. She get weak in the knees.
She might still flirt though. I don't know. We'll
She might
see.
get Papa Will. Papa Will, you gotta pull up on Granny Sugar Gums one day. Anta's a nut.
Let's see how
Oh my
she
goodness.
react
Yeah,
to Papa Will.
yeah, Papa Will, you gotta pull up on Granny Sugar Gums and see how she react. I told her to tag you next time. Or I'll tag you. She said, Gary said, I guess I gotta take one for the team to join the team, I guess. Yes,
What?
oh, my face hurt.
He a 9?
Commander, what up, though? I just seen Commander. Was she in here already? Appreciate
No,
you, Commander. Hey, she just
nah.
dropped Santina's Commander always in here. She that ninja sniper. Commander always pop up when something need to be done. And then she come out the bushes like, look, y'all know I was here, right? I was just in my sniper post. But I had to do this real quick. Shout out to Commander, the General of the chat, the Minister of Defense here at the 9. We appreciate you, sir. Can't even go to HR. Gary a 9. Gary, you a 9? You taking one? Gary a 9. Gary, I gotta get with you though, because I want to get you at least a background. I'm gonna get you at least a background. Is Gary got some fire shows, but you know I can't see, so I need something to look at in the background. So I'm gonna get you a background. Hey, that's why I say, man, look, Commander is one of them sweet faces that'll paddle you. And I'm telling you, she be in the Raptors. Commander be in the Raptors. I'm telling you, she'll pop down, pop out, and pop back up if she need to. I'm telling you, don't sleep on Commander. That's why I call her the General of the chat. She gonna hold it down. You think she ain't here? You get out of line, she gonna put you in line, and she gonna do it nicely. She gonna tell you, be respectful. Sit your ass in the corner for 5 minutes. Commander, go sit over there and count paint bubbles for 5 minutes and think about what you said. Shout out to the General. She won't be playing. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, but we making it do what it do, right? We said we was gonna do something, and we doing it. I'm telling you, I think everything is moving at a good pace. You know, especially adding Intrinsic and Santina. Um, you know, as far as content. Oh, we're gonna break that down too. Well, we had to wait for our social media specialist, Anti. So yeah, we'll do that. We should have did that when Anti was up here, but you don't even know what I'm talking about, D.
No, what are you talking about?
The social media department.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait for Anti, the CEO of entertainment. But yeah, we're excited. So we will still be pumping out content. We have a good show tomorrow. Um, but what y'all want to talk about, man? We got some time. You know, we got some time. We can talk about anything. We're gonna touch on that P Diddy tomorrow. But that's wild, man. But that I don't like Rilla said earlier, you know, Rilla said in one of his videos, like, man, I'm tired of hearing that, because like we ain't know. I don't know why this shocked people, and people be like, "Oh, he gonna get off." Bro, they just locked up Nature Boy for life and really couldn't prove nothing because they wanted him. You think? I mean, they sent Homeland Security. That he when they catch him, he ain't going nowhere. He's going to be an example. He's a scapegoat. That's what he is. They have to. If they let him go, man, it's going to be a lot of more. No, they have to. He the head honcho. She'll pop out on that. Ain't nobody talking foul about commanding that over here. And anywhere I'm at, we go. I think Tate and Transit will take a love to the ultimate level. Yes, yeah, man. I gotta.
Yeah.
I have a dream, right? I have a dream that we have an all-star panel one day. I want to get Cat Daddy up here with us. Me, you, and Transit. Get Gary up here. I think that'd be dope. Get Anti up here. I think that'd be dope.
Hell yeah. What y'all laughing at?
Diddy ain't going nowhere. I think they was laughing when I was saying our commander be timing people out. Like she'd be like, respect the host. Now go sit your ass in the corner for 5 minutes and count paint bubbles and think about what you said. That's how commander be getting
She a
them.
9,
Yeah.
teaching them life lessons.
Oh yeah, Pop. Gary the man. Y'all sleeping on Gary too. Gary the man. Gary is definitely a 9. Granny Sugar went over his paperwork. We just gotta get we just gotta get his welcoming package together. 6s. 33s are 6s. Yeah, like don't say that, Commander. I make a drop out of that. Don't say that. You know I'm weird. Man, it's so man. Yeah, look, yeah, I put petty vision to the side. There's so much many petty videos I can make. I'm still gotta clip that video when somebody Anton was trying to hook you up with somebody and your facial expression was priceless. The way you looked at the camera, like, what the fuck is you talking about? I am using that on clips. I don't care what you like what? That was like the ultimate, like, what the fuck is you talking about? It's like, oh man, and it was so authentic and clean. 3 square root. There's in your chart with some other things. I got 7s and 11s all on my chart. Yeah, man, y'all gotta hold on, man. Hold on, Commander. Hold on. I gotta do it. We gotta check out Granny Sugar Gums going over Gary's application. How about we do that? We go check out Granny Sugar Gums going over Gary application. You wanna argue? You mad? You big man? I'm happy. Leave me alone. I'm happy. Hey, you know that was one of my favorite songs by Michael Jackson. Just leave me alone. OMG, he took my thumbnail. Somebody stole my damn thumbnail. It's an old one anyway. And I know it's stolen because I made the picture. I made the actual picture, so I know it's mine. Like I put the pieces of the picture together and I used it on the thumbnail. But that ain't the first time. That's cool. Okay, that's second interview. Where is it at? Is she? I need to put this in my playlist anyway.
What y'all talking about? What's up, Big Mix?
Big Mix in the building. What up, though?
Petty Vision still popping.
Okay, here we go. I found it. Oh, he's a nut. Oh, I gotta start it back from a little bit. Big Mix here. What up, though? We about to watch a little Granny Sugar Gun. Nah, you get when you get members emojis when you monetize, you only get it depends how many members you get. The more members you get, you begin to unlock more emojis.
Mm-hmm.
High school diploma.
Oh Lord.
Here, it say, can you pass a background? It say she could pass a background. We gonna go ahead and shred that because I don't need her trying to take my job. If you understand what I mean, I don't need nobody with a clean background, clean drug test trying to take my job. So access denied. If you understand what I'm saying. All right, let's see right here. Gary Bust It Down Brown. All right, let's see right here what it say. Bust It Down Brown. I like the name. The name is nice. I do like the name. I wonder where you came up with that name, Gary Bust It Down. And what does Bust It Down mean? Granny would love to know. Granny want to know what Bust It Down mean, if you know what I mean. Okay, he got a diploma. Okay, he got a PhD in unfuckwittable. Whoo, that's what I'm talking about. Here say he stay in his own lane. All right. And what else? Here. Okay, he passed the background check. We gonna go ahead and keep his application over here on the side. I think we could do something with that application right here. Okay, let's see. We got an intrinsic love application next. Oh, impeccable handwriting, intrinsic love. Impeccable handwriting here. Okay, say life path number. Your life path number 9. I don't even got to read nothing else on this one. Accept it. I don't even have to read nothing else on that one. She a life path 9 with a name like intrinsic. Shit. Go ahead. You gonna go ahead and be a part of the 9 intrinsic, okay? All right. Who else we got here? Ooh, I'm not even gonna. No Limit Soldier. Oh no, I don't know about that one. Right here, So you got a PhD in victimizing. I don't know about that. Victimizing and bitch assness. You got 20 years experience in bitch assness? No limit. No limit. We can't have no bitch assness over here at the Divine 9. So we gonna have to shred that up real quick because we can't have that over here. No bitch assness allowed. You understand what I'm telling you?
Oh man. Hey, y'all gotta go over there and watch the whole episode. Sis is nuts. I promise you, gonna enjoy it. Gary busted down. Brown got a PhD and unfuckwittable. Oh man, we don't want no bitch assness. Tell him, Commander. No bitch assness. And this is what I'm saying, man. Commander, uh, man, the honey pot, the unfuckwittable, the peanut butter patty time. There's so much sauce to be in the chat. You know, realist, he got content pimping. Hey, we still content pimping. Don't get it twisted. That's just what we do. You know, you see Sis over here on the panel now. Sis came on earlier. You know, we always on each other panels. We always content pimping. We always helping each other out with the content we pimping. You know, after we get done with it, ain't nobody gonna want to touch it. We content pimping, baby. We still content pimping. Shout out, man. Appreciate the chat. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate y'all being active in the chat. Don't think y'all ain't part of the show because y'all are. You know, y'all help me a lot. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. Um, the conversations, you know, go flowing, especially when sis ain't blessing me on the panel. I need that back and forth, you know. Um, so I appreciate that. Blossom to this person coming out. Yes, mate. You stubbed your toe. You stubbed your toe, bro. Yeah, but yeah, I ain't really had nothing else to talk about. You don't want to talk about nothing today?
No, not really. Tomorrow we're doing the numerology, the 8.
You said yeah,
And
the 8. That's gonna be dope.
yeah, we're doing that tomorrow.
A
But
few.
9,
The 9. Well, that's gonna be fun.
he says it's beautiful to see anti blossom into a
Hmm.
person. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but you ain't have, you were just chopping it up on here.
Just chopping it up, talking about anything, anything.
You ask them if they got, if they wanted to talk about something.
Don, what up, though? Yeah, I always ask them. They don't be wanting to talk about nothing. They just be wanting me to talk. They don't be wanting to talk about nothing. I know I ain't talking about P Diddy. We're gonna do that a little bit tomorrow. But yeah, I don't want to throw too much emphasis on that right now. You know, we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. Um, I don't know, like I'm not really into celebrity news, but it's a significance because it's a year of karma, and we starting to see like when you do stuff, that shit come back tenfold. And like we've been hearing this stuff for years about Diddy, but nothing ever happened. He been getting away. So now to see how hard he's being hit, that's homeland security. That's not. I
I'll
mean, it
just
is the
say
feds.
this, and I'll leave the rest for the live for tomorrow. But 8 is a year of karma. 8 is the year where you see a lot of people were considered untouchable and now they're touchable. This is the year for that. So, yeah, all the other years you might have looked at, he was, but to me, it shows. I'm gonna save it. I ain't gonna talk too much because I don't want to tell everything, but it shows what people do when people get money and they don't have discipline.
Hmm.
Because that's what this all boils down to is you getting to a point and basically when you get the pass to literally do whatever you want to do. When you get to that point, and any one of us could get wealthy to that point, will you have the discipline to say no? when you have morals, when you have values, you know. Solid. That's all that is. But you don't see uh 50 Cent, who's a Life Path 8. Shout out nah, even though
Mhm.
but 50, I just don't see 50 getting in no BS like that. Cause he got morals. He's disciplined.
And Gary, just a couple that I know. I know. I know Pluto runs the pancreas in the digestive system.
Hmm. Yeah. The moon, I know the moon or the breast. And what else?
It's like it's even like so you got it just you have the planets rule over body parts, the planets rule over systems. Like I said, the pancreas and digestive system. Um, so it's different parts like run different systems also, and not only you got the organs, then you got the body parts. You know what I'm saying? And then you have so you got the organs, the body parts, and the systems that the planets rule over.
Venus rules over the reproductive fluid. Saturn is the muscles.
Yeah,
The sun represents like the bones, the heart, the stomach, and stuff like that.
yeah. So it's deep. It's deep. Oh no, you get an individual I could have already had certain tendencies, but with wealth might expose it. Yeah, I mean that's like that's what I tell people. Like if you never had power before, you wouldn't know how to wield it. Sometimes you have to have power and lose it to understand how to possess it. You know,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, a lot of times we learn through experience. So you may have had power before and abused it, but if you obtain it again, you know what to do and what not to do if you learned that lesson. Some people don't learn the lesson; they just hold power, abusing it the whole time. So, I mean, like the influence that people have the potential to make, you see what they do. They do the opposite. You know, they was in position to help people, but you hurt people. People play God. People play it. You know, the true testament of strength is knowing when to use it and when not to. That's to me, that's the definition of power. You know, you can have strength and abuse it. That's not power. Power is being able to not use it. That's like me, like people who know me. It'll be times where things happen and people would look like, oh, he about to fuck them up. Like you don't know, but I wouldn't do it because it's like I know I can, but I won't. Like nah, I just walk away, let him talk. Oh, you don't know that he can. Like okay, um, just because you can don't mean you have to all the time. That's what I had. I mean, that's what I learned in life. You know, just because I can do something don't mean I need to do it. I had to learn if it was necessary.
Mhm. Then you probably put a lot of yes people around you too that nobody tells you, look, man, chill out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you getting out of hand. That's what happens. Power.
Them yes people, they benefiting too from a lot of times they'd be benefiting from your power, but they'd be running you into a wall. And guess what? They ain't gonna hit it, so they're just gonna enjoy the ride and jump out at the last minute. So you have to you have to have checks and balance. You know,
Who is
that was the concept of democracy, I guess.
what is anti talking about? When do MR? Who is that?
Oh no, the leaders, people who take people out. When do they get their karma? See, this is how karma works too. If you see a lot of those people, you we look for physical punishment, but a lot of times people suffer mentally and spiritually.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
you like that person who delete people, they might be fighting some internal demons in their head, can't sleep at night,
Yep.
don't feel comfortable around people, always paranoid and twitchy, and that's suffering, man.
And on the
That is
outside, you look at it, it's like, oh, they got it all together. Nope, they
nope,
suffering.
they suffering, and I mean you see that not just in them, and people who do wrong. A lot of times they try to make it right, but they don't know how to make it right. So they end up doing more wrong instead of helping the situation, instead of learning from it. That's like this, right? Say, for instance, me and you get into it, and I feel you wronged me, right? And you proved it was just, either a misunderstanding or you didn't mean it that way, but I still try to push the issue. You see what I'm saying? Like it's something in me that want to get back at you and get back at you and get no matter what you do or say, it's not gonna be good enough until I get my lick back.
Hmm.
But that's something internal, like they dealing with. And a lot of times, even when they get their lick back, it's still not good enough because even after they get their lick back, it's like I need more. That wasn't good enough. And they not understanding is because you didn't learn from it. That's why you suffering. It's not the fact that someone did something to you. It's the fact that you didn't understand. I mean, even if you want to get to the sense of understanding the cause, yeah, somebody did something to me. Well, guess what? That's same thing will keep happening if you don't learn why it happened. It's gonna keep happening. If someone took advantage of you, and you hear these stories. I've been through it. When I talk about my dating, I kept dating the same type of women, and I thought it was the women. Then you get mad at the women. Then you hear these men, oh, black women ain't this, black women ain't that, because they had bad experiences with multiple black women. Well, maybe it wasn't the woman. Maybe it was you. It was your selection. Maybe they just wasn't right for you. It's different strokes for different folks. Maybe you didn't bring out the best in there. You actually brought out the worst. Sometimes and this is the lesson I had to learn. Sometimes by, I ain't gonna use the term pampering, but, um, hmm, yeah, I don't want to use the term pampering, but, you will hinder a person by, being too, but not by not allowing them to learn lessons in life, either if it's through failure or hardship. You'll try to help people and prevent people from going. You see it with parents and kids, right? You pamper them, you baby them, and what happens? When reality sets in, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to respond because they've been pampered and told that they did nothing wrong and um, never been disciplined. You see little kids never been disciplined. When they get older, they be the same ones who go to them schools and do them offense because they never had a consequence before. So they feel they can do whatever they want. You like to draw trees? Yes, people are the worst. They will soak up your powers and leave when it goes dry. Yeah, yeah, they will do that. They will drain you. What was that song? They keep on using me until they use me up. Mm, 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 mm,
Oh
mm,
yeah.
mm, 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 mm. until they use me up. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing I'm saying is new. They made music about it. So you can't say it ain't reality. They done made songs about it, Gary. They keep on using me until they use me up. But at that point, I will. But at that point, I wouldn't even say that's using. That's abusing. That's abusing someone. Um, that's like me, right? I say, hey Tay, let's do the 9%, right? She said, yeah, and I say, Tay, we go link up with one another. We go help each other with content. We go do this. We go do X, Y, Z, right? And she say, cool. And then Tay come over here and help me, but I don't go over there and help Tay. That's abuse. But if I go over to Tay's, Tay come over to me, that's a use. It's a difference between abuse and use. Fair exchange of energy. What I can offer Tay is going to be different from what Tay can offer me. But as long as we exchange energy at a fair frequency or integral, then that's what it is. We compliment. That begins the state of complimenting. One ain't getting more than the other. It might be different, but it's still equal fair exchange of energy. Oh man, they in the they in there they're talking about drawing trees. I don't know. We get anti-daughter on here. She go to one of the best art schools in Texas. I'm pretty sure she can draw a mean tree. So we'll get her in here, and then I put some money on her. I put my money on anti-daughter. I'm putting it on anti-daughter. I'm putting it on a 9. That's what I'm putting it on. I got 9 on 9. Give me 9 on 9. You win by default, Rose. Him and Shep, man.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna describe his snacks. Oh Lord, don't mention his name, Commander.
Shep, he sleeps somewhere. He was probably trying to listen to me, wait to pop in the chat, and fell asleep. Oop.
What you over there playing with? Right, don't say his name 3 times, Papa will, because he'll pop up like Candyman.
Let's talk about D Shep. Oops. No, I wasn't talking about you, Papa Will. Hey, Commander, you got I don't know. Tay ain't went on that other website in a while. I think Commander will have fun over there. Commander, you will have fun on that other site. You will be cracking up. It'd be some weird people over there. You see what Commander said? She said, what happened to our prison friend?
I didn't see it. He came
Yeah,
in, was it? He came in the other day, didn't he?
yeah,
When I
I
went
didn't even know
live.
who. Yeah, I didn't even know. That ain't the same dude from Bigo, is it?
Nah, he's somebody totally different, I think.
Yeah, I think I was in there. When I on the panel one time he came in there?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a frequent flyer. I don't know if I was on the panel or I was listening.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that though. But did he, bro? Mm-mm-mm.
He done.
He
That
done so.
boy.
You think he could ever come back from where?
Nah, come back. What that man ain't getting out of jail. He gonna be a
So
documentary, a
he,
book. 50
and
Cent
that
already working on
you see, and that's what I'm saying. He done lost his legacy.
Mm-hmm.
You lost your legacy. You got a lot of children,
Oh, he about to be an example. They
and
about to make an
you gave your legacy to these people.
like who like in history like what's unfolded. Who has ever got out of something like that? I don't care how much. No, they look. Think about Bill Cosby. You think they gonna let Diddy go when they got Cosby? He a bigger Cosby. They need those examples.
You think he
Stay in
made
your
somebody
place.
mad?
I don't even think it was he made somebody mad. I think somebody it was something else was about to fall and they was like, nope, put it on that. Because look what they saying now. They talking about they found tunnels under this man's house. What are they trying to say he did? Like think about that.
Trafficking,
You see what I'm saying? So I mean that nah man. That's nah, they going after him. He go
trafficking
do
children.
man, allegedly, whatever. I don't know what they trying
That's
to
what
say
they
he
saying.
doing. I mean, people. I mean, as far as I know, people speculate. I ain't really been watching nobody. I was watching. What was I watching earlier? I forgot what I was watching earlier. I think it was Sugar Love, and they was talking about tunnels under his house, and I'm like, tunnels? Yeah, it was.
And
I'm
they
like,
said Jay-Z too.
yeah, they. Well,
They say
I
Jay-Z
seen.
gonna fall right with him too, from what I
Yeah, I
hear.
see. I can only imagine. You know, you heard Cuban Gooding Jr.'s name through in there. You heard Jamie, like all these people they've been speculating about. And then you look at that Epstein list, man. I mean, that was, I'm telling you, they need somebody big to fry. And it looks like it's Diddy. Diddy, Diddy, Diddy. Not Diddy, not Diddy, but Diddy, 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 Diddy. Take that, Mister, take that. All that karma,
But do
man.
you really think he did that?
I don't put nothing past no human being, honestly. I don't put nothing past no human being. I done seen people, some of the most what you would see prestigious, man, they damn demon. Things they do to people. And the thing I wouldn't but see at this point, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like working in the hospital, it wasn't a celebrity world, but it was like a view into it. And to see like what people would do for money. I can only imagine when you're talking about hundreds of thousands. I've seen what people did for a couple thousand, couple hundred sometimes. Like, damn, you that desperate? Like, you let them do what? I thought, did I tell that online or did I tell that behind the scenes? That story with that dude I worked with. Man, look, it was this dude I worked with. I don't know if I told it online or I was talking to him, but it was this guy I worked with, right? This doctor. I went to this. I told this part of the story, right? I went to this party, and his doctor's wife was trying to, flirt with me or whatever. And they came to me and gave me a proposal. I'm like, nah, I'm straight, bro. You ain't about to. First of all, I ain't about to smash old girl, and I ain't about to have nobody watch me doing no stuff like that. I don't get down like that's weird. Oh, we'll pay you. I'm straight. You can't pay me to do that. But it was another young black dude. Um, he took he did it. But when he came back, man, he was different. He was different. Like I'm looking like, man, it look like yo. He never said X, Y, and Z happened, but like when somebody, and then to see him interact with that doctor or that doctor around him, how uncomfortable he looked. I'm like, bro, I know something happened to him. He only stayed there for like maybe a week or two. It was probably like maybe 2 weeks after that happened because he was like laughing at me like, oh, bro, you don't take this money. They offered him 2 racks, 2 racks. He took it. Oh, you thinking you just go? No, you want that. You something happened and you came back different. You ain't that vibrant. Hey, what up? Nah, you quiet and trying to lay low. Nah, something happened, bro. And I can only imagine.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying, man. And you do something strange for a little change. I mean, that might change your life forever.
It will. It does.
You got to deal with those demons. You know, you got to live with that. So I don't know, man. That's why I be telling people like, all money ain't good money. Yeah, where Green James at? Oh, election year definitely. Um, John Cena. You talk about WWE John Cena, the wrestler. Mr. Crab. You watch SpongeBob, bro? I can never get into that. That shit's just weird, bro. I'd never protect SpongeBob at all. I never got into SpongeBob. I'm looking like I ain't watching this shit. I was like, yeah, You talk about? Hold on, what's today? On he did that on what stage did he walk out on? Was it WWE or was it at a was it at like an event, like some type of event? That's wild, man. Them people like, man, I ain't putting no dress on, bro. I ain't putting no dress on or none of that stuff. Like I don't need to be famous because I'm not doing it. Like people wearing dresses and people always acting. Nah, people get confused what's acting and what's real, man. I'm straight, literally. I'm not putting no dress on. I'm not doing all that for no money, man. Oh, it's good publicity. I'm straight. You can't do that, man. You lose yourself in that stuff. It was at the Oscars. Oh yeah. See, I wouldn't have did that though. I mean, but that's like my man. What's his name playing in Magic Mike? Like, man, I don't know, man. That Holly weird. I'm straight. I'll be in a movie. It'll be on YouTube. I make a movie and put it on my channel. I'm straight. I don't, man. Look, I got so much sauce. Do you know, man? As long as you do it the right way, YouTube can be your own little personal TV channel. As long as you do it the right way. Look what Country Wayne doing. Now imagine he put something behind memberships. He just uploading stuff and they getting views. Imagine if you put it behind membership and people want to see certain things. You know, you got one show, but yeah, I can't get into it, bro. It's just certain things. It's like I feel a vibration from it, and it's something about it that repels me. It's certain things that I'm repelled by. This is a certain. It's like energy and things, bro. It's something about SpongeBob. If I watch it, I bet you I can break it down. It's some demonic shit to me. It's something that's not right about that show. It's certain shows. I'm telling you, it'll be a regular sitcom. I'm like, I can't watch that. It's like the subliminal messages. I see them. That's like the cartoon Aladdin. I can't watch it. The movie Aladdin, I can watch. The cartoon Aladdin, I couldn't watch it. I couldn't get into it, and I didn't know until I got older why. There's so many subliminal messages in Aladdin, man. HP, what up, sis? Hold on. I had a request from the nine. I had a request from the nine. It was a childhood thing. I haven't seen it in like 10 years. Yeah, I'm not saying Ren and Stimpy was. Oh yeah, Ren and Stimpy was real subliminal. Um, yeah, I grew up on Ren and Stimpy, but when I got older, I couldn't watch that. Beavis and Butthead, I grew up watching that. When I got older, I couldn't watch it. Yeah, a lot of them shows, man, they got subliminal messages on them, especially the cartoon for adults. That's a subliminal message for, I mean, in itself. Adult cartoons, that's a subliminal message in itself. Rocco's Modern Life. I ain't really rock with that. I wasn't really a Nickelodeon. South Park. You bastard! You killed Kenny. Man, my cousin got me hooked on that one year. That's all he used to watch was South Park.
Man, South Park, and what's the other one called? Oh, Two Little Bad Kids.
Mm. See, I was like old school watching cartoons. Like I was old school watching that. When I turned like 14, 15, I didn't really watch cartoons no more. You know, I used to watch like He-Man and Johnny Quest and like Power Rangers. But I didn't really get into Rugrats. I didn't get into Futurama. I wasn't, I was like, literally, I'm not over exaggerating. When I turned like 14, 15, I'm watching like space documentaries and stuff. I'm watching like nature shows and stuff like that. You know what I used to watch at night? I used to watch Baywatch and Xena Warrior Princess. I used to watch like Knight Rider and stuff with MacGyver. I was watching stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't really like heavy into the cartoon, but you know, I did watch like X-Men, like the action cartoons. I watched. I didn't watch like the funny, I guess, cartoon. Like, but action cartoons I watched. Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. It wasn't blowing nothing up and nothing like that. I wasn't really interested. But I used to watch like shows. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. Xena Warrior Princess was the, yeah, see, yeah. Teenage years I was watching Gargoyles. Yeah. Gargoyles. Gary, I'm older than you. Oh, how much older? I'm be 40 this year. You ain't gotta tell me your age, but I'll be 40 this year. I'm older than you. With Gargoyles, that was I remember Gargoyles. Darkwing Duck. I used to watch that. Like action stuff. Chip and Dale. Rescue Rain. Yeah, I remember that. You older, so how was Gargoyles? Here's the thing. Yeah. The what was that called? I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, that was dope. Gargoyles was your teenage. You must talk about the revamped Gargoyles. You must be talking. You got to be talking about the revamped Gargoyles because it was '90s Gargoyles. Yeah. Well, I was okay. No, you're right. Your teenage years then would have been my okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Xena Warrior Princess, Hercules. Yeah, I used to watch Hercules. But you know what was my jump? Um, I am immortal. I have inside me blood of king. Yeah, that Highlander. That was my jump. Wayne's Head. I remember Wayne's Head. I don't think I was into it, but I remember it. I am immortal. I have inside me blood of king. That was my jump. The Highlander. I seen that. You don't care for it?
You
It's a
asking me?
brownie. Huh? You
Oh,
said
my
what?
bad.
Oh no, you said what?
I thought you was asking me.
Duncan McLeod. Yeah, Duncan McLeod. Oh no, Willis was saying he wasn't interested in the last one. I thought he was saying this one. Franklin and Kid Show now. You know, I never got into the PJs, but I wanted to, but I can't. I don't know why. But everybody tell me it's funny. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Man, God is divine, God the energy. Ain't that her name, Gary? You know, the round table. Man, she told me to watch Halo. That is slapping. I binge watched it. I ain't watched that was the first show I watched in probably about a year. I ain't been watching TV. I've been editing and watching YouTube. But that Halo, if y'all get what is it, Paramount? Y'all got Paramount. I got it through Amazon Prime. But if y'all got Paramount, go check out Halo. And there's so much symbolism in there. From the name of like the alien race, the Halo they trying to get to. I played the video game though. It started off as a video game, so I kind of knew it. But the show is badass. Yeah, Divine God. Yeah, she told me to go watch Halo, and I binge watched it. It was good. Y'all got Paramount, go check it out. Of course, it's blowing stuff up out of space and stuff like that, but it's good. My sisters was in the Powerpuff Girls. They had the little things and everything. Like a lot of those shows, my sisters was into it. And when I was younger, I had a video game TV and I had a regular TV in my room. So they would come in and watch TV while I'm playing the game. So I watched some of it by default, but that damn Powerpuff Girl song go off in my head all the time. Dexter's Lab. She used to watch that. What was that? They used to watch that Sailor Moon. They used to watch Sailor Moon. It was something else they used to watch all the time. I remember when I was young, they used to try to make me watch Care Bears. I just wasn't interested. I wanted to watch Thundercats. I didn't want to watch no Care Bears. I want to watch Thundercats. Trying to make me watch Care Bear, Mojo Jojo. Then my sisters used to watch all that. Jimmy Neutron, yep. Yeah, I can rock with that. I can believe that. Thomas the Train. My little sister used to watch that. Y'all remember Winnie the Pooh? I used to watch that. Fraggle Rocks. Y'all remember the Fraggle Rocks? The Snorkels. Don't tell me I'm that old. Y'all don't remember the Snorkels and the Fraggle Rocks? That was the junk. The Fraggle Rocks, man. I'm telling you. Thomas the Train gave you nightmares? No, you know who I ain't used to like to watch? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. That dude was creepy as hell. Voltron, GoBots, yep. Yeah, Mr. Roger, he was always creepy to me, man. Like this, because I think it was the dude down the street who looked like Mr. Rogers. He used to dress like Mr. Rogers, and we'd be playing outside. He'd be standing in his door eating a sandwich. Like what the hell, just staring at us. He was always creepy. And the adults used to tell us don't go by him and go past his house fast. Like he weird. So he was like always kind of like ominous to us. And he reminded me of Mr. Rogers, so I think that's why I never liked Mr. Rogers. Yeah, I can believe that. You remember what was y'all remember that movie Lost Boys? That one dude, that one kid that was in it who didn't really do nothing after that. He was talking about how he got taken advantage of during that show, during that movie taping, The Lost Boys. He ain't like Mr. Rogers neither. Orlando Brown. Yeah, you know what, really? I was thinking, like, after all this stuff coming out, you know who I would really be interested in hearing? Britney Spears. Yeah, she do mukbang. Yeah, go check her channel out. She do mukbang. She do it the vegan way. That's really was. Mm. They sleep. She probably is. I don't think she sleep. She just said something. Nah, she ain't sleep because her mic up.
Shut up. Now I'm about to cut my mic off.
I was about to go, and then I looked at the mic like, hold on, her mic is live. They ain't sleeping. Very odd parent and Timmy Tuner. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I don't know if my sisters watched that. I think I was out the house by then. Yeah, I like to see stuff like Transformers. I was watching stuff like G.I. Joe. I was watching shows like that, but I didn't really watch too many shows in the mid to late '90s, not cartoon. And if I did, it was by default. If I watched any cartoons, it was by default. That's because it was playing and I was in a room. Papa said something. Oh no, he was just Thunder, the Barbarian. Oh yeah, I used to watch Conan the Barbarian too. Conan the Barbarian. Hey, do y'all believe in that Mandela effect? Like the Berenstein Bears and the Berenstein Bears? Do you believe in that? Oh man.
I
Oh,
do.
you do? Really?
I think so. Think about it, there's certain things now that was brought up, and now it's like I don't know. It seemed like it's gone.
But it's some things like they was like, oh, Nelson Mandela died this time. Then he died this time. Like, nah, bro. I knew that he almost died. He didn't die. He almost died, but he didn't. Like that one was crazy. The Berenstein Bears. Um, and then like the Monopoly one. I'm looking at it like, do you know they update things? They update it did you I got the box. It used to look like that, but that's called an update. Like you looking at something from 20 years ago that's still around. They modernized it. That's what that is. That's not an old box you're showing. Like if you show me a box, two boxes from the 80s that look different, then we can talk. But you're showing me an older box and then a modern box. I'm like, what? How does that make sense? Like it's called an update. The Berenstein Bears one, again, you showing me an older book and a newer book. Things change when people buy companies. They change things. That's what happened to Mattel. So I mean, I like certain things, but it's some things. What was it? It was two things. I was like, oh hell no, that wasn't it. It was two things that I'm like, hold on, bro, that's something different. Um, and they showed it. I'm like, yeah, those two different things. And they was talking about parallel universes, things getting swapped over. I'm like, whoa. They say 12. I mean, not 12, 11, but I just heard somebody break down it was 13. Rollo, what up, though? I heard somebody break down it was 13. It's 3 in the morning. Let me get off here. We discussing pop culture from P. Diddy to questionable cartoons to others. We just chopping it up, man. We just talking. Yeah, it's supposed to be 11 dimensions or 11 parallel universes, but this dude, it was Dr. Phil, and what is that guy name? But they was breaking down, the 13 houses, and somebody come in and ask about the 13 zodiac sign. They was talking about that earlier
They were talking about what?
on Rumble. Dr. Phil, he be on Rumble,
Oh
but he
yeah,
was
he's
talking.
on Rumble. I see him on Rumble all the time.
I don't know who the other guy was. I think it was like a student, or I don't know who he was. But they was talking about the 13 houses and how each house is a dimension, and how each dimension has a parallel universe, have a parallel Earth. And they was talking about how sometimes during certain cycles that they merge, and when they unmerge, things from each parallel universe can get left behind in the other one. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm just listening. Like, my little brain can't comprehend that.
Yeah, right. Your little brain.
No, I'm talking about how, like, it could, because, okay, parallel universes. And the way they explained it is like we merge with our essence from the parallel universe. So and when somebody asks, like, if it's no one, like, what if I'm gone from, what if I don't exist in that parallel universe? Tell you straight.
Yeah, I clicked the button by accident.
Oh, your camera on.
Oh, snaps. Yeah,
Yeah, and but like if it's not there, will somebody see that person from that parallel universe? And the way they was explaining it is like, no, they merge, but it's not the physical presence. But what will happen is they will influence. So they was, talking about like how things get left behind or how things change when that occurs. And yeah, it was just what he was saying, like, you can, like, if the person exists, it can be a personality swap. Like, somebody can go from this to this in the blink of an eye because the merging universes. And I'm like, wow. Like, you know how crazy I go be trying to figure out when universes merge. So if this happened, like, that'll drive me crazy.
that's deep. That's on a whole nother level.
That's why I said I can't.
Spiritually.
That's not for me. I let somebody else handle that one. That's not for me. I will go freaking crazy trying to figure that out. When it'll happen, how it'll happen, why it'll happen. I'll be looking at everybody crazy. Like, 'cause that might be the darky over there. It might come into, like, man, I'd be going nuts. I'll be wearing tinfoil hats and everything. You ain't gonna merge with me. But that was but the way he broke it down though, I'm looking like this is why he Dr. Phil.
Yeah, they don't allow him on YouTube like that. They
Yeah,
always take
man.
his videos down.
Yeah, because I mean, it's hard to debunk,
What do you
especially
say?
especially if you experience. I mean, the whole concept of to me, he like the father of metaphysics. That's how I look at Dr. Phil. He like the father because his concept, and the way he, like, when he broke down the universal principles, I'm like, that's life. Like, that's what got me into nature. I did it before, but I observed on a whole nother level. When you can observe life using these principles and it explains and you understand, that's how I got away from judging and got into just observing. Just understand what's beneficial to me and what's not. And people say, well, that's a form of judging. No, that's reality. I see what's beneficial and I see what don't, and I don't disturb it. Me judging it is me saying you're this or you're that. No, this is just not beneficial to me. So I'm going to go this way. That's what helped me understand, because if you watch nature, it's certain times where, like flowers, certain flowers, when the sun is not out, what does it do? It close up. And then you look at it like, why does it close up? To protect the inside. To protect it, even though during the day, bees and everything, the things that come out at night is a little bit more detrimental. What happens now? I mean, if you look at it of what happens good at night, we say that's when the criminals, even the flowers close up.
Smart.
And that you observe that in nature, and they say, oh, it goes dormant because it's going to sleep. Call it what you want. That's a variable. That's a factor. Yeah, the flower, but why all flowers don't do that? Why is this particular flower doing that? It's also a defense mechanism, because certain moths come out and they germinate those flowers. Those flowers do it for a particular reason, as a defense mechanism, because all flowers don't do it. But certain insects don't bother all flowers. You see how deep that shit started? Like, you can say, oh, it's going to sleep. Okay, but then you got to answer the question, why all flowers don't do that, though? And then you look at what happens or what's attracted to this particular flower, and then you begin to recognize, like, you can say it's sleep, but that's actually a defense mechanism. That flower learned.
Facts.
Or they too scared to admit it, and that's what it is. What in the school comes? All right, yeah, we about to get out of here.
Drop down. I'll holler at y'all.
I appreciate everybody. Appreciate the 9 and the 9 we trust. Appreciate you, Sis Taze. Appreciate you, Antisocial. Appreciate everybody in the chat for rocking with us tonight. Greatly appreciate it for everybody who came through. If you hit the like, I greatly appreciate you. If you spent a minute or two, I greatly appreciate you. No matter what you did, I greatly appreciate you. But we was just kicking it, spitting it, just chilling, chopping it up. And tomorrow we're going to have a good show. We're going to talk about the year of the 8, 2024, the year of karma. Yeah, shout out to the chat. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are the conversations to build nations. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit that share button. Tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until tomorrow, we out.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption, just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon, 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, heard it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him.